can show you about this fuel pump. This fuel pump right here, looking at it as a side view right there, that's the way it would have been on the engine. Original bolt, all original replacement fuel bolt. That's the way they look. This one in particular has been painted green. I would suspect that would be a factory paint color. It's for a 1.5 horsepower type M replacement only. I'm sure they've had it in the last replacement type fuel pump. This being the roller mechanism to activate the arm. That'd be an original one to go by. And then this is a recent example that I have here on the workbench. These are just show and tell as to what I have found out about these type fuel pumps. And this one I have refurbished, not restored, because probably this bracket mechanism came unpainted, and I took the liberty to paint it. This mechanism here I don't think would have been painted from the dealer. This being a 1.5 horsepower, as indicated to the parts number and the size of the roller, this has been welded. Next one in line right here, I can show to you. These are all the same fuel pumps, and they were the type that was supposedly the research and questions I can ask. Maybe the last few units of production, years even maybe, that this fuel pump would have been on the engine. And it was also offered as a, you went to the dealer, and if you had the old style fuel pump and something went bad with it, you went to the dealer, this is what he'd give you right here, that unit right there. And I think he would have, I think it would probably been 2 fuel lines included with it. That's what you would have got. This one being a almost new old stock, and it's good to have one like this to go by, to measure, to compare, to see if you have another that's worn a little bit. But this is a 1.5 horsepower, as indicated by the roller. Nice unpainted. This was whole unit, and I took the liberty to paint the bracket just on account of rust in the housing. New springs and poppets in there, new bolts, new diaphragm. But that's what they would have looked like. Reason got the camera. Reason we video on today is something interesting. I'm thinking these fuel pumps was only offered as a replacement and a production on a 1.5 horsepower. But I have 2 that's been modified. I have 2 fuel pumps that's been modified to run on a 3 horsepower. And they actually, on this particular one, they cut that upright off, and then they took a piece of pipe and they measured between that yoke right there, and that's how long the piece of pipe that they welded onto the top of that. So it has a larger 3 horsepower size cam roller, and also the larger thread in this mechanism here. But this would have been on a 1.5 horsepower modified. So that one's that one. Okay, here's another one that was modified out. It's in the process of being cleaned up with the bracket and all. But to bring that attention to you as reference or something on that blank page is to take note that whoever modified this one to go on to a 3 horsepower cut it off or broke it off, and the top half of this is a rocker arm off of the different model, and then they welded it together there with brass. It's been brazed together, but it's and it works, and it's good and tight. It's a good unit. To modify that bracket, to modify that bracket to fit on that 3 horsepower, I think you have to elongate that hole back there. It's a little bit more than normal, but that's the way that would have rocked on there. There's a bushing in there that this turns on the bushing. This part here does not turn on through that bolt. Diaphragm is such as that. That's some of that neoprene with them fibers in yonder. And then when you put all that together, when you put this all together into this mechanism right here, and the way that worked is you would, when this here moves, it fluctuates that diaphragm. And before you start the engine, you can actually come back here and do this right here and put fuel up into your carburetor, and you're ready to go. But the way that would work is this right here. Goes up in that cross piece right there, and there's a spring on it, and there's a little copper. Once you got the spring on, once you're putting all this together, then you would have that little copper washer back here, and then you would have this backing plate like this. Okay, then you would have your diaphragm, and then you would have the inner part on your diaphragm, and you would have this little hexagon thing that went on there like that, and you'd have a lock washer, and then you'd put your bolt on there and sandwich all that together. But this has that spring in there to right against this backing part here, like that. But we get these other parts here cleaned up, and I'm gonna put 2 more of them together. And then when you get it on the engine, you know, right there's where it would be at, and that brass fuel line from the fuel tank over to the fuel pump, that was a dealer supplied item. I think originally some of them, the output line up there, this one here being 3/8 brass, I think originally they had one size smaller. Could have been copper on that smaller one, I'm not sure. But you'll find a smaller output line on some engines. But that's the way the unit would have looked from the front.